Hi, I'm Regina, and you are you. Welcome to Conversations with Regina. And oh my gosh, and happy Trans Day of Visibility. So, anyway, let's just get the business out of the way. And so, welcome to my channel. And please subscribe and, ring the bell, subscribe, notify, be notified. And oh my gosh, what else was there? Oh, it says right, like, subscribe, ring the bell, be notified. And that's our motto at this point of the show. I'm just always excited to be here and to get started doing this. Life is good. Life is good. And starting another day or wrapping it up, depending upon it, whether you're on the West or the East Coast or in like Europe or starting tomorrow in New Zealand. It's all relevant to where you are. And oh my gosh, we got like guests just stacking up below me here in the green room. And so I don't want to talk too long, So on to the next thing. Let's talk about Raised Rose coffee. I'm drinking a cup of Costa Rica Marseillaise honey, and it's a wonderful, wonderful coffee. And, I was on my website the other day and it's not even on there. So, give me a shout out if you want a pound of it. Order something and say you want the Marseillaise, and I'll give you a little tip or two. Well, we got 6 people in the room now, and let's do a check-in. Of course, everybody. Hey, Ashu. Oh, Ashu Vayahu. So what do you go by that's easier to say than that? Hey, Holly, how are you? So Christie and everybody's in the green room. My bird one. Hi, I think you're new here too. So great. And Ash, I'm an old Spokenite myself. So I class of 68, Shadle Park High School. So there you have it. So anyway, I guess that is everybody that's saying anything in there of the 6 people. But welcome everybody. So where should we start here? I would bring everybody on one at a time, and then we'll try a group chat. But since Christie was on here first, I'm going to bring her in first, and I haven't talked to her at all. She doesn't know what we want to talk about or whatnot. So, are you with me?
I think I am.
Yeah.
Am I with you?
Yeah. You're
Hi, everybody.
Not very clear here.
Okay.
But so what have you been up to all week?
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can figure that out. Me? Just got an electric bicycle. It's a foldable. Weighs 80 pounds. It's kind of heavy. My first one, 80 pounds. It's 16-inch fat tires and foldable. Thought I'd take it camping. I think it's going to work. It's anyway. But eBay, $700. So
better work then. So you don't have to pedal it at all?
Yeah.
Well, it's
you can get
I like that idea.
mode, and then you can. Well, yeah, you can pedal, and when you pedal, it helps you, and you can say how much you want it to help you or not. So,
interesting.
Yeah, for hills and going camping, and Yeah, distance. I think it'll work well. Wow, I
So,
really don't know what's wrong with the picture. Hi,
yeah.
everybody.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to kick you out. You can work on that for a minute. I'm going to bring Casey in, and
Okay.
and you guys keep an eye on the chat room too.
Will do.
And I'll bring you back in a little bit and see if we can have a conversation with all of us. It'll be interesting. This is new for Regina's conversation. So, okay, I'll talk to you in a few. And now, ta-da! It's Casey. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
It's another day. I'm alive. I'm visible, so I feel that's a plus in my book.
Excellent, excellent. Oh, look, there's a roof over your head too.
Oh yeah. What do you know? There's a roof here.
So life is good. You know, you look well fed and you got a roof over your head. What more can be better?
Exactly.
So wonderful. And so what are you up to these days? You know, this is your 30 seconds to shout, talk away.
A little bit of everything. Still working on the comic. That seems to be going well. You know, get lots of views, lots of comments. I've had several suggestions to start a Patreon, but I'm not really sure about that yet. I mean, I would eventually like to make the comic my part-time job at least, but so I can stay home with the kids.
Right.
But you know, it's still a very new comic, so
well,
but
that's
other
cool.
than that, just day to day.
Yeah. I saw your comic for today, you know, the Trans Day of Visibility, and I saw that you'd put one up. I never had a chance to look at it, and maybe I'll get a chance here in the next few minutes, or I'll take the time. And
that's all it is. Just that one picture was all I put up for today.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for the shout out. That was so kind. And you know, gosh, you've blossomed so much, you know, in the last year. I don't know how long we've known each other, at least a year now.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe a year and a half. Yeah.
So.
And oh my stars, it's just so great to see you kind of blossom. And I love that. And so hang in there, you know. Well, let's see if we can get Louise going here. And I mean, her screen is dark now, so I don't know. I'm just going to bring her in and see. Louise, are you there? Is anybody out there?
I'm here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but
Hello.
I can't see you.
You can't see me? Okay, let me pull over and see if I can fix the audio of the
Oh
video.
yeah.
I'm gonna like remove you for a second until I see your face glowing. The road trip. So you know, as soon as I see her, I'm gonna kick you off, let her talk, and then see if she wants to not kick you off, but you know, kind of put you back in the green room and see who's. Oh, Simone is here now.
Hey.
So, all right. Oh, mercy. You know, this is just, I don't know. I've never done anything like this where I've had 1, 2, 3 guests on and I thought, oh, well, you know, we'll make this a celebration of some kind. You know, how's the Trans Day of Visibility? Talk to me about the way you feel about it. You know, let's
Well-
learn. Let's see what we can figure out here. Oh,
Well,
there's
for
Louise.
me. Oh,
Hey, wait a second. Save those thoughts because we're going to get back to that. I'm gonna bring Louise on to say hi, and I'm going to let her have
Hi,
a minute
Louise.
in the sun. Hi. So you got to be parked while we're doing this. Maybe so. Maybe. We can see you. This is ground control. Ground control to Louise. Hey, I'm gonna bring these other guys back. Because look at that. There's 4 of us.
Wow, look at us.
Yeah. So let's
Pictures.
talk about this Trans Day of Visibility thing, since that's what we entitled this show, and that's what today is. So when you can talk, Louise, go ahead.
Hello.
Hi.
There she is.
Hey, it works.
There's still that physical look.
Okay. And so
We're all here for you.
your interaction continued with
Nice
them.
one, Simone.
That's
So
right. Did you look his car at
Nonverbal
some point?
communication.
Yeah.
Here, we can pantomime.
Did you remark that?
So there was like radio in the background someplace. So we lost her. So anyway, so talk to me. What I just talked about. What did I say? Explain. Casey, go first.
Are you sure you want me to go first? Because we could be here for a while.
Well, we've got time. You know, I'll cut you off if you go over 30 minutes, though, because we each get 30 minutes, you know, time.
Well, as far as like the Day of Visibility goes, I would say that it's, for me personally, it's mostly about finally being able to not necessarily just be visible to the outside world, but to be visible to myself, so that I can look in the mirror every day and see the person who I want to see, instead of some fake, whatever you want to call it, some act that I was playing for the last how many years. And just the being able to see myself, it instills a whole new level of confidence in you that honestly not very many people, whether they're LGBT or not, can honestly say that they have. It's, living my best life. There was someone, another YouTuber says he says living your extra life. He's a hairstylist or something like that. And it's just about being who you see yourself on the inside, and the whole visibility about it, and also people being able to see the genuine happiness in each of us. because I can honestly say,
So true.
well, I mean, I'll be 34 next, in May. So, this is the happiest I've been in 30 years of my life. And that's a feat that, I mean, there are things in my life that I don't regret because they led me to this point. But one of the things that I do wish I could have changed was finding out about this sooner so that I could have become my true self sooner. And that's visibility, to me at least. It's interaction with ourselves and the outside world, and being able to use those interactions
Can you hear me?
Hey, Louise!
Hi, Louise.
Uh-oh, we're sideways now. Oh, there we go.
You think?
So,
Oh, go ahead and finish your thought, Casey, and then I'll bring Louise in.
I think that was pretty much it. I
Okay.
was just kind of rambling at that point.
Oh, okay. Hi, Louise.
Sure, but what I was about to say was that if I was the defense lawyer in this case, I would.
Oh, Louise is
Can you hear me?
multitasking.
Oh, yeah, kind of, but you froze again.
And
I'm
after
not
conferring,
I'm
they
not
made
sure
the
this is
decision
going
that
to
they
work,
would-
Louise.
All right, Tiff.
Yeah, sorry. There you are. Yeah. So, Christie, you're on.
So it's my turn.
Same question.
I think first came a Transgender Day of Remembrance, and I do appreciate that, and I think it does make sense. I do see the appeal and the importance of Transgender Day of Visibility, but for myself, it wasn't maybe until today that it really meant something to me, or that I felt it was something I could truly participate in. I feel I've been closeted and stealth in a sense, in the other way you might describe it, as being stealth as I'm in male mode. I'm 61. I'll be 61 in June. But it's only in the last 5 years that I feel I've really made strives to come out and be out. And part of that's, I did it when I felt I was safe. Once the kids were grown, and I'm retired now, nobody can, I'm financially independent, so to speak. So those things I think are a critical factor for me. But last year, I was very disappointed in myself that I didn't come out and couldn't participate in Transgender Day of Visibility. And I know many people are like that, either stuck in the gender that they don't prefer, or feel they are, or also stealth the other way, living their lives, don't necessarily want to be exposed. So those things I think are critical. But for me, my life, the way it's going, I can't see any way other than being visible and being out. And I do think that's coming for me soon. But last year, it was very difficult for me. I did have one person on Twitter really made a difference for me. She said, I know there are other people out there that don't feel they can participate in Transgender Day of Visibility, but if you want to come out to me on your Twitter account, private direct message me, I'll accept and reply. And she did, and it was terrific. And it was difficult for me. And every time I'm dealing with a lot of emotional things, I try to write for myself and write down what I'm thinking. And I came up with some very dark comments and a message. And I really didn't, it's like, okay, ball that up and throw it in the trash, because it doesn't really do any good. But it does kind of describe how I felt at that moment. But today, this is not the first time I've been on Regina's channel or on the internet live, but I was about a month ago. Meet the moderators. You can look us up, both Casey and I. I think for both of us, that was the first time. So I'm so happy to do it today. Hopefully it's an inspiration for people. And again, I understand how difficult it can be not to be visible and feel like, you know, you'd like to participate, but really can't. That was me last year. Moving forward, hopefully I'll be even more out than I am now. That's my plan anyway. Where it leads me in my life and what relationships I continue to have or not have, I feel I'm strong enough at this point to deal with that and have you know, a solid base to where I can take care of myself no matter what happens. So that's where I'm at. That's what I think.
Wow. Yeah. You know, and it's so obvious that the last year's really changed you since the last, you know, since your Twitter episode. And you know, that's what we're here for, is to build our confidence and to be able to get out into the community. You know, when I transitioned you know, I owned a business, and so I was kind of forced into being out, and it was crazy. The support that came pouring in, you know, and I mean, there was a lot of strange looks around town, but nobody ever said anything. I kind of like that small town atmosphere, even though nobody understands, nobody really, you know, I mean, there's a whole part of town that I don't want to walk on, you know. You know, no, and I don't know what part that is. I can walk down the street any place, but you know, there's groups of men that I'll skirt around them, avoid, you know, and because it's safer. And but the thing is women do that, you know, cis women.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh gosh, and so it's all cool. You know, that's what I like about this day of visibility is let's join forces, join hands, and be visible so the world knows that there's a bunch of us out here, that they start understanding, and we have this message of positivity, you know, and we start building love and compassion for those who still suffer, you know, and to me, that's what it's all about. Is I mean, it just takes time. It takes confidence. It's like learning to walk into the room like you own it. You know, when you go to the store, when you go out to dinner, when you do something, when you go into the theater, and you know, a friend of mine came over from the Tri-Cities last night, and we went to the movies, and it was nice, and you know, but I knew almost everybody in the theater.
Yeah,
and so like Stephanie is going, what the hell? You know everybody, and it's a small town, and so she got to meet lots of people, and it was fun, you know, and the movie was weird. It was food for thought for the older generation, you know. Have you guys seen Nomadland?
No, was that with Tom Hanks?
No, Nomadland is with Frances McDermott, and it's like she's the lady from Fargo.
Oh, okay.
And
the one about road trips, big time, right?
Yeah.
No, I have yet to see it.
No, it's kind of like propaganda. Was but I mean, this is what awaits us all, because we're all just a couple of disasters away from that kind of being broke and having no home and whatnot. You know, as was proved a lot by this past year, and the number of people having problems because of the economy. You know, and anyway, too political. Oh, Simone's got some men are very toxic. Here, I'm going to put this up. Some men are, unfortunately, it mostly has to be the way that society raises, nurtures, or lack of male children. Amen.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, don't get me started on.
Yeah, that's a story for another day.
Yeah. Well, and you know, the thing is I don't want to talk bad about people on this channel, you know, and it's kind of hard not to sometimes. I mean, with our past administration and whatnot, and you know, we got to keep opening our hearts, you know, because I'm taught to love everybody and tell the truth. Well, the truth of it is it's hard to love everybody, you know, and so the book says keep opening your heart. Anyway, here I am. I try to open my heart to those groups of people, but I'll skirt them. Thanks. I'll keep walking around. But back to Trans Day of Visibility. It's just, you know, it's just about being out there and doing things. It's that whole community spirit. It's that we together can do what I can't do alone kind of attitude that, you know, that I like to embrace and move forward with. And so anyway, what else you got to say? Don't both of you talk at once.
Okay, I'll talk.
I realize, oh my God, Regina's going.
I can add stuff.
And on.
You know, in a sense, I feel I've been coming out since 1981. Wow. That's just before my 21st birthday. I came out to my somebody that was helping me, and one of the things she said to me was, well, you can either try to change it or you can accept it. And I felt at that point, and I told her I wanted to become a woman. And she said, well, you can, like I said, accept it or try to change it. And I felt I had already tried to change it. I tried to put it in the past, tried to move on, but I also felt that it wasn't working for me, and I was desperate, and I did feel suicidal. And that's why I was talking to a counselor. And that made all the difference for me. And she accepted me. And she was an intern at the time and doing sociology, finishing her degree. We ended up getting married, had 2 boys. I felt I was in the closet at that point because we felt if I was out, our children at that time in 1980s really, that they wouldn't be accepted at school. Why put them under the burden? So I wasn't out to my kids. I was out to my wife. Later, I started going out to on trips on the road to the Be-Alls in Chicago, and there was one in Detroit. Those are transgender conferences. Started visiting other transgender people, and I came to the conclusion. I was also on AOL at the time on various forums, and I came to the conclusion the only way things were going to get better is if more people knew they knew someone like us. So I came out to about 15 friends and family. They seemed to accept me pretty well. That was in 1994, and just hung in that mode for the longest time. Came out to our adult children. My first wife passed, 94, 95. I did feel I was close to transitioning. I was seriously looking at it. And then my spouse died. and left me with our 2 sons. So I decided my most important thing to do was to raise our children to adulthood. And that's what I decided to do. I wasn't really looking for a partner, but I decided I was going to do things that I enjoyed doing. And if I ran into somebody along the way, so be it. But otherwise, hopefully I just have fun doing things I like. As it was, I ran into a single parent who had a daughter, and we started walking together at lunchtime when the kids were in school. That was about the only time we could exercise and meet each other. And that progressed. We ended up learning line dancing together, and then couples dancing together. If you do the country western thing. Woo! Yeah. So then, I at one point at Christmas time, everyone asked us, "You two should get married. I don't understand why you don't get married." And we just looked at each other and 3 kids, 3 cats, 2 dogs. This isn't going to work. It isn't going to work. And then come February, I think we both felt that it was time. Things were changing, and we were either going to stay together or break up. And even if I didn't have a ring to give her, I got down on my knee. I said, "Would you marry me?" And she said yes. So
nice.
And we went off to the races. It's kind of crazy. We bought a house. We bought a house before we got married, and moved everybody in together, and it worked. And we raised kids, and in 2015, we both worked on the letter for over a year together to come out to our adult children, and their immediate response was very favorable. And I'd say it's taken some time for adjustment, but I think everyone's really coming around now. So other aspects of things, my relationship with my spouse is something that is very valuable to me. Transition is an issue between us. She's not necessarily happy with that, but I've been very patient. I feel more patient than when I think about it, incredibly patient. So hopefully we can work this out. I think we'll always be friends. I think we both feel that way. Stay together in some form or fashion, but that's where we're at the moment. And I started electrolysis about 4 years ago. Started HRT about 2.5 years ago. Counseling, I got a lot of miles on counseling. So I feel it's helped me. And like I said, I feel I'm at a time and place in my life where it's time to move on and be who I feel I really am. So working on voice lessons now. This is not the voice I plan to use, but let's see if I can go there. Yeah, I don't know, but it's still not a natural thing. It's very hard. I don't know if anyone's tried to change it.
It is hard. Anyway. It is hard, and I can get up there a little bit more, and then all of a sudden I'll be talking to somebody, and I start getting comfortable, and it just starts dropping. And it just drives me crazy. And so, like when I'm talking to an old friend, a man or something, and I start getting comfortable with the conversation, the F-bombs start falling into place, and it's like sitting around the campfire shooting the breeze, and it drives me crazy. And then one of my friends, a lady friend here in town, she says, "Regina, just quit worrying about it. We love you the way you are, with all your ups and downs and your voice and whatnot. Just be you." And so I'm Regina, and you are you. So what if our voices are all over the frickin' place? Who cares?
I know. And that's you're living in a small town, and so have I, and I have been for the same town in a long time now, all my adult life. So people are going to know me both ways, and you know, I know like Jennifer Boylan. She gave up on her voice. She tried. She's a singer, and she said, "No, this is too much of me. I can't give this up." You know, it is a very big part of your personality and change that. To change that is very difficult, I feel. But anyway, I just thought I'd add that.
You know, I mean, I would love to talk like this all the time, but it just doesn't happen. You know, I mean, there's part of it. You know, I spent 60 years. I was 60. God, I was in my mid 50s before I even had an inkling of what was going on, what my problem was. I blacked out my childhood. I mean, I don't really have much recollection of growing up. And so, you know, there was some instances that I do recall. So there was something going on. But, you know, I hid. And I've said it on an interview with public radio one time, that every word out of my mouth probably for all those years was a lie, because I wasn't being authentic. And you know, who gives a, you know, I don't even know where I started to go with this, but you know, the fact of it remains is that if I was to lose my history at this point, my history as a man, I don't have a life. You know, and I've had to live every day of my life to get to where I'm at today. And so that's the truth. And so we can't deny that. And it's the same with you guys. You know, I mean, you're in a good spot now. And so here we are. Who cares what we sound like? You know, we're trans women. We're human beings. I mean, this is the channel where we're trying to blur those label lines. So let's blur them all. Pardon me. This is a family channel, G-rated, except
we
for
all need to be who we are. And
yeah. Let's be you. Or
and acceptance among everyone is important. And you know, and people are it's gonna be a struggle. People are gonna be, no, I can't, you know, I can't deal with you as Christie. But it'll happen. It'll just take time. I think, you know, it's part of what I felt all along is that if people knew me, and I did feel this when I came out to those 15 people, if people knew me before and they know me as a good person, they'll continue to know me as a good person. And nobody treated me badly, not any of those people. And they did help keep my secret, as far as I know, for 15 years. Or not 15, but those 15 people were pretty tight. So
we have a new guest.
Hi, Marty.
Oh my God. I had no idea that you were. I was like sitting there forever, and then now you do, and then it's like I'm glad I wasn't in a weird pose. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Marty. How are you?
Hi, Christy. Hi, Casey.
I just looked over at the chat, and there all of a sudden you were. But we had you on the screen here for like 5 minutes while you were diddling with your phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, multitasking as usual. It's crazy. How is everybody? Happy happy T-Dove Day. It's I heard that.
Yes, happy T-Dove to you.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. I thought that was really sweet. Oh my God, it's so nice to see everybody in here and everybody out there watching. Hi, and watching this taped. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Look what you figured out.
Oh, it's something else. Yeah, we had Louise, but she was in the car and we couldn't keep her. So, Sadie.
Louise was here too. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but she was driving and it just wasn't working very well.
Right. Okay.
So.
Oh, that's great. Well, I was listening to some of the conversation and yeah, the voice thing. Oh my God, I remember the voice stuff. It's like I was obsessed with it at first, and and then I just accepted that I have a nice, lived in whiskey, kind of gravelly, it's me. But it's like, I think it's so common when we first come out, because I remember when me and Tiggy first came out, we were like talking up in here and stuff like that. And it's like, and it would actually, I know, and it would like just bring more attention and crazy, right? So it's like, being around this earth for 59 years now, it's like I've just met so many wonderful women with grovelly voices and really, great deep voices and stuff, and it's how you own it, right? It's just how you own it.
It's true.
Right. Yeah, I completely agree.
And that's part of being visible too. It's just owning wherever you're at. Like, it's like,
true.
I watched on Alexander Billings was on a friend's. She did a montage for T-Dub. I posted it in my community post. Sarah O'Connell. She's from Britain, and she does amazing stuff. And anyways, Alexander Billings was talking about how it's just so important to just be authentic to yourself. Even if you can't even be that out there, it's like that is being visible. Like, it's like, just stay safe and just be being
visible to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And just honor that, even if it's a little space in your bedroom that you do that with. It's like, whatever, because it's so important to be able to do that. So there's no shame for this visibility day. You know what I mean? Like, there's none, because it's so there's a nuance to it, and and being realistic in this world with it. Yeah.
And we're all trying to be realistic about how much we can put on the table.
Exactly. Like, that's me here too. Like, it's like, I have no idea who knows what around here. I live on Vancouver Island. Everybody's just kind of doing their thing. Like, I've never even seen, like, my Trandar hasn't gone off once. I think actually, no, that's actually about a year and a half ago or something. I saw somebody in Parksville she looked like she was obviously in the early stages, and it was kind of like that weird connection that you have with somebody, and you walk by and all of a sudden she dropped her purse and it came all undone, and I could tell that she was kind of nervous and stuff, and Graham just bent down and started picking up his stuff and said, "There you go, hi, have a nice day." And she was just that little act right there, I could tell was probably a huge moment for her.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes, so
and it's just beautiful to be able to support each other in the simplest of ways. You know what I mean? Kind thought, whatever. It's like, just to lift each other up in whatever their visibility may be, right? Yeah. Hallelujah.
And visibility goes hand in hand with the acceptance.
Yes, exactly.
What was that?
For others,
Casey?
Yeah, say that again, Casey.
The visibility goes hand in hand with acceptance.
Right. Perfect. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of yourself and others, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so true. What a healing day. I think this is the first T-Dove. I love that when I heard it on Chloe's channel. Yes,
that's where I heard it too.
Yeah, and I just think it's so cool. Like, every day, I was looking at my memories for this day, and how it was just it kind of blurred the line between Transgender Day of Visibility and Transgender Day of Remembrance. Like, it was, for me anyway, it was like, because it was just so harsh to just put the stuff out there, because there's so much pain around it, right? And the nuance, like, just in the last 5 years, I can sense this, change, and there is this distinction, and I'm starting to understand that, and this is a real celebration of our life and being able to, and the accomplishments and stuff, and in November is where we honor, the fallen for that, right? Yeah.
So true. The celebration of us,
Mm-hmm.
and that we're here.
whether it's
Yeah.
whether it's remembering the fallen ones or celebrating those that are with us now.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. But it's not for me. Like it just kind of made me this year really realize the distinction of the 2 days for me, because I could really enjoy this day more. You know what I mean? Without the other stuff. Hi, cute little kidling. Oh my God! Look at all these beautiful faces. Hi, baby. Hi.
Say hi, Kira.
And that's a big doggy.
Hi.
Who's that? Say, who's that?
Oh, don't get her. Don't get me.
Yeah, Sadie.
Barking.
Yeah.
I can.
So congratulations on all of you being visible, and especially you, Regina, for showing off for this channel. You know, being able to make us all visible even more, and sharing. You know, where you've done a lot this year. Yeah.
Well.
And you two too. This has been a big thing for you guys to actually come on the screen, and we have to. You guys are in the pajama party at the end of this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little bit less nervous each time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Marty.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no, my moderators.
Oh.
And the transgender ally of all allies of the channel, which is Amanda Hand. She'll be my sidekick that day too.
Oh goodness, we're going up with Amanda that day. Oh goodness.
It'll be fun.
Wonderful. That'll be a great show.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, on
the
Beyond
ratings.
Trans with Marty Pants. If anybody hasn't been there, come visit on Sundays at 5 p.m. Pacific.
And then what about the 7th?
Regina will have all the links down below in her video description, because she's learning all that stuff and she's getting so professional with everything.
Oh God, let's not jump over too big a fence.
You are.
What about
I'm
the 7th
proud
of
of you.
April? What about the 7th of April, dear? Where are
the
you going
7th
to
of
be?
April. Yeah, unless I have COVID. Like we took the test yesterday. He took the test yesterday. We'll find out in the next day or so. But of course, I feel like I've gotten every symptom on it. But I'm a hypochondriac waiting to happen all the time. Right?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, the 7th of April here on Conversation with Regina, Marty and I are going to celebrate our 1 year of working together, and being collaborators.
Yes.
And there's Louise again.
And talk about our journey, like how we met and stuff. It's like, it's quite the trip. It's so amazing how, just having a channel, you visiting that channel, and it's like, and then realizing that we have so much in common. There's Louise.
Hey.
Here I am. Would it be okay if I just talk and drive? Because when I put my phone up on the windshield, it started overheating.
Oh.
Is that okay?
Hello again.
Well,
I just set
you're
my phone down and I can participate in the conversation. If that's okay.
Well, we can try, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes.
You just won't see me, but you'll hear me.
Drive
Maybe we can find a placeholder picture for Louise.
Yeah. I think you can do it on StreamYard. You can actually just turn off. No, but that's a nice look. That's kind of neat to see Louise
Can you
driving.
see me now?
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
She's peeking at the corner there.
If my friends could see me now.
Kind of.
There is
that old gang of
behind the steering wheel.
I'm in Giddings, Texas.
Yeah, I can't. I had figured it out one time how to get the picture up there, or just put a placeholder.
Yeah,
up there.
yeah.
I don't remember.
That's one thing with
now.
Ecamm, they don't have. Yeah.
Where'd Lara go?
Was Lara here too?
She's supposed to be.
Oh.
But she hasn't showed up yet.
She's probably helping countless.
I haven't seen her in the chat either.
They were having another chemo this morning.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay. With her Marina, her daughter. Yeah.
And I said late would be fine. But what is it? No, we still got lots of time. She could still show up.
Who's the sweetheart in the background, Casey? What's their name?
That's my daughter, Kira.
Oh, hi, Kira. It's Kira. That's a beautiful name. Hi, Kira.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. Hi from Canada.
Anybody who's read my comic, that she's the very sassy, jumpy one.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Hi.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. So
beautiful light.
Simone feels like Louise is looking down on her.
I'm looking.
That's
funny.
Yeah.
Looking down at everybody.
Oh, I know how you can do it. You can stop the cam. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's how you do it. You just turn off the cam. If somebody wants to be on the show, but they had a bad hair day, they can be on the show and they can just turn their camera off and that thing pulses, which is really cool.
Yeah.
They don't have that knee cam. And I asked them about it and they were kind of like,
that's
it's
what
like they're more like broadcast studio stuff.
There, see, that's the way you do
it. If this video works for you,
that's fine. You can look down on me anytime, honey.
Well,
you are the
I like it when people look down on me.
You're the elder. You are the elder and the wiser of the bunch here.
Yeah, I know two women poets who are. I know two women poets who are 6 feet taller. I like to be around them.
Yeah, I love to. I remember that too. When you're talking about voices, I remember being in my height too. I actually have a little bit of a curve in my back there. That's why I got into yoga. Is because when I was young, I would always hunch to make myself smaller, right? Because I was almost 5'11".
Yeah.
And being a trans kid, it's like it's like you feel like you got to be like that. And then when I was around 20, I was like, I don't want to swear. F that. And it's like, and I just stood straight up. You know what I mean? And started modeling. But there's always that like that always trying to make one smaller, that all that contraction, that we do. And it's so important to open it up and feel vulnerable and lean into that vulnerability and just let it and realize that fear is just, it's just in our heads, right? Yeah. Of course we got to be safe all the time, but I just noticed that with me and it's and it took a while. It took like, I can't even remember when it kind of left. I think it was, I don't know, maybe 15 years ago.
When I first discovered YouTube, there was some young who was in high school or something and transitioning, and she always like finished her videos with, and my mom always told me to hold my head up, my shoulders back, and keep moving forward. And I just love that. And she's disappeared. I'd love to find her because she's probably in her early 20s now. I don't even remember her name, but she was like.
But also, when you get to be my age, you might lose an inch in height, like I did.
That's what I've done.
I've lost an inch too, Louise.
That's what I heard. Yeah, you got it. But yoga's good. That's yoga and like doing inversion poses and stuff. It's really good for your spine and your discs and stuff to keep that height. Yeah.
Inversion poses, you mean like strap your ankles to something and flip upside down?
And hang, sure, if that works. Yeah.
I've been on one of those. Those are cool.
Gravity boots,
what that would be like, when
got one of those.
You do have one of those?
Yes, I have an inversion table.
Oh, that's great where you can do like that. Yeah, it's so good
Yeah.
for you. So good for you.
Yeah.
Lymphatic
I'm
system,
coming
all
over to your
that
house,
stuff.
Christie.
Move it.
Oh, did we lose Louise again?
She's just blacked out, I think. I hope not. Not at the wheel.
Did you?
Oh no, there. Oh, you turned off the
You're
camera?
still there, all right.
No, we're here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you.
I hear you.
We can hear you.
I
I
didn't
can
turn
hear
it
you.
off. Maybe it went off by itself.
Yeah,
Okay,
sometimes
good.
Apple
Oh,
screens
the
do
phone
that.
might have like shut down. So it works this way, doesn't it?
Isn't there any filters on this? You're getting this. You're
What
getting
are
the
you trying
saint
to
beneath the
filter?
paint here. The saint beneath the paint.
What are you talking about?
No, I was wondering if there's any I was looking for filters.
What do you want to filter? Talk to me.
Just
Yes.
it's like just,
The
whatever.
makeup filter.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. There aren't any.
Yeah, I don't have any makeup on. This is like the saint beneath the paint. Yeah.
Oh, we like to see this side of you.
I know. I don't really give a shit anymore. But I could. But
Hey, this is a
before, it's
family
like.
channel.
But before, I used to be like, I would have to put on a full face just to get a loaf of bread at the corner store. It was insane. You know what I mean? And then I was like, what am I doing? Like, it's like, just chill.
I'll tell you what, I go to play golf, and I put makeup on. I go to the grocery store, I put makeup on. I live right behind the post office, and to take a pound of coffee over there and put in the mail, I put makeup on because there's a cute guy behind the counter. And I might not dress up. I might go in my slippers, but they can't see my slippers. I could be barefoot and they wouldn't know, but from here up, they know. They know.
I just want to make a comment. One of the most freeing things I did for myself was I went out to lunch by myself without makeup. And wow, it really, nobody bothered me. It wasn't a game changer. Nothing bad happened. It was
yes.
And so
Cool.
It was a
Very
great
good.
day.
Oh, speak of the devil.
We conjured you up.
Hi,
my dear.
Laura.
How are you doing,
Hey.
Laura?
Hi. Hi,
Here,
Casey.
I'm gonna share this on my
Marty,
channel. Maybe it will
Louise, Regina, and anyone.
So,
Hi, honey.
Hey, here
How's
comes
your
my
dog?
better half.
How's Marina doing?
I just brought her home. She's doing
Those are
well
my headphones.
today.
Oh,
Good.
good.
Yeah,
So
she's a trooper. Oh, she's in the video. This is Marina, my
Hi.
daughter.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. Sending good vibes from the coast.
yeah, that's great.
They say sending good vibes from the coast. From
Am I
everywhere.
still here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
still
hear you,
we
Louise.
can hear
You're
you.
there.
Your
Wow, you're
camera's
holding
off,
all of
but
these.
We can
That's
hear
great.
you, Louise. Oh, my friend Magnus
hear
has
me.
dropped
That's
in.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Are we having fun today here?
I think so.
Yeah,
blast
it's
so far.
nice.
Good.
I just popped in on about 10 minutes ago.
Oh yeah. I just walked in the door too. So,
Nice to see you.
is there lots of people in the chat room?
I think
we
there's
got
like a dozen.
few,
Bastrop County line.
I'm just sharing it on my platforms too.
So,
and
Oh,
anybody's
yeah.
hanging out.
I want to say hi, Magnus, and let this go. Glad to see you here today. A young man from Walla Walla, Washington.
Hello.
Regina.
Family, or I'm a friend of their family. So
Walla Walla.
anyway, cool. Look at this. We got 6 people. I think this maxes out my StreamYard account.
There's not
Or
much
is it
real estate
10?
left there. We need a
Can you
wider
imagine
screen.
how small our picture?
It looks great on the laptop. Laptop, it's like very clear. And then people can watch this on TV too, right?
Oh yeah, we're going to need the TV when we go to 10.
I'm an hour and
Can
20
you take
minutes.
10 people?
I think I got to be the next.
I'm an hour and 20 minutes from my destination.
Yay!
Well, you're
Are you
getting
going back
there.
up to Austin? Is she going back up? Are you, Louise? You going back up to
I'm in
Austin
Bastrop
right now?
County.
Okay.
Yeah, through Austin to Lago Vista.
Oof.
This is insane. This is like herding cats. It really is. Now I
Yeah,
know
it
what
wasn't
you're
the
talking
spread
about.
for sure.
Apparently, Mythbusters tested that you can't actually herd cats.
Well, as I'm finding out, it's pretty hard. Everybody's
my
going
little
different
kitty.
directions.
My little kitty just got neutered yesterday. Where is he?
How's he feeling today?
He was really good. They don't
poor
even have.
little
They
one.
don't even have to wear cone anymore.
No?
No, they don't wear. They
Oh.
do it a different way that they don't have to wear cones. It's like microsurgery.
Oh,
I don't
well,
really
that's
want to
awesome.
know, but
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Oh, we had to put a
There must be
cat. We
some
had to put a
pain,
cone on ours.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah,
put a
that was a
cone on
while
me.
back.
So he's like, I told him it's like if he wants to like change his pronouns, he can if he want. I'm kind of confused. He doesn't have really a good communication skills yet, but
Who's Casey got on here?
I
This
know.
is my daughter, Kira.
Hello, what's his name?
Her name is Kira.
Oh, her name. Oh,
Kira.
hi, Kara. Hello.
Hi, Kira.
She's a camera ham. She's trying to take up all the real estate.
She's adorable.
So happy T-Dove Day to you, Laura.
Yes. Same
T-Dove.
to everyone here and out in cyberspace.
So, Lara, tell us about your feelings about T-Dove Day, Transgender Day of Visibility. What do you see out of this?
What do I see out of it? A chance to just a chance for everyone to see us. You know, yeah, it's just one day, but I have quite a few friends at home here that acknowledged it with me in a very meaningful way. So it might only be one day, but it's touched people enough they'll think of you, think of us, think of me. I think it's a good thing. Anything that raises awareness is a good thing.
Cool. Right.
That's how I'm an eternal optimist, so I'll always weave it into something positive. I just kind of end up that way with things.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice.
Bobby
Hi,
K.
Bobby.
You're new here.
No,
So
Bobby's been around. She's my buddy on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Hi, Bobby.
Cool. Well, great. A new member or a member of the family.
Hello, Bobby.
She's
family. Excellent.
She's a crossover, definitely. Yeah, we're all so connected. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful to see this community that we've been building, and new channels sprouting up. And I'm meeting other people like Sarah O'Connell, and there's this other one that comes out on Liquid Sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
And she actually just connected with me just in the last 24 hours, and she's got quite a big YouTube channel. And so all these people, we just, the more we stay consistent and positive with our messages and loving and stuff, it's like we just find each other and it becomes stronger. We interweave and it just becomes more stronger, and we learn and grow and fall on our face and get back up and, eat some humble pie and, you know what I mean? Like, and shine and fall on her face again. I'm talking from my experience. It's like, so it's thank you for showing up, everybody, because or else this wouldn't be here.
Absolutely. I actually reached out this morning on a long shot deal to ask an author to come on my show. They've got a new book coming out. I'd reviewed one of their books before, and so I invited her to watch this show today, and to come on and share some positivity and
nice.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So let's hope.
Graham just asked me if I'm taking over the show. You walk by. You mind your own business. But speaking of authors, can I just name drop? Just maybe this author will actually realize that it's like that she's in the company of, like, we're getting connected here, Regina and I and everybody. It's like Tori. I always want to say Tori Spelling. But Tori Peters, the author of Detransition Baby, it's going to be on Beyond Trans with Marty Pants. I'm Marty on Sunday at 5 p.m. every Sunday. But in May, we haven't nailed down the exact date yet. But she's going to be on. She would be delighted to be on. So that will be fun too. So maybe your author friend likes her too, and it's like social.
Yeah,
she'll pop on.
Wow.
She's an author, Marty.
Yeah, I'm reading her book.
Yeah,
it's
and
a great
it's a bestseller right now in America. It just blew up since January.
What's the name of the book?
Detransition Baby.
What's the name of the book?
Oh, I've heard of it.
Detransition Baby.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm listening to it on audiobook right now because I can't. I've just realized that I can't read as much anymore because it triggers my headaches. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's on audiobook too on Apple. It's like that's the only place that I could find it.
To download it then.
Yeah. Oh my God. Where did Regina go?
There are some really, really good authors and artists.
Casey's the host now.
That are very trans friendly. That are there's many
it's
of
on
us
Amazon.
that are.
You can get it there.
Oh, you can't. Not in Canada. You can't. It's weird. You can't in Canada. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it on that it was available in the US. Sorry, I keep forgetting that everybody's not in Canada. Sorry. But no, on Amazon Canada, you can't get it. Or you couldn't 3 weeks ago when I bought it.
Are you okay, Louise?
Yeah, I'm driving through Bastrop.
I left the show for a second there to let the dog in, and Sarah's going, oh, I hope Louise is okay.
So what are you just on your phone driving along with us here?
See, audiobook, you can't get it in Canada.
Yeah,
you can't get the audiobook in Canada.
Oh,
see, I got
that just means it's for free.
Yeah, see, it's for free. No, you can't get it. You can't get it in Canada on Amazon. Like a lot of things on Amazon in Canada, you can't get it. Same with the Prime Video and stuff. Like it's it's a conspiracy. It's because we're communists.
Well, our Netflix is different than the American version too. A lot of them are like
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my foul mouth. Hi, honey.
Hi, Lashaloo. How are you?
Good. I'm just wrapping. I'm just coming off a live with Regina.
Call me back.
I will. Okay, love you. Bye. That was Velvet. I'm actually doing a pre-show because Velvet's on the show this Sunday we're going to be Easter bunnies.
Easter
bunnies for everybody.
Oh, cool.
God.
Cover your eyes.
Regina?
Yeah. This Sunday, but I love you guys, and it's like, I thank you so much for being part of my life, and seriously, it's such a joy. Thank you.
Hey,
it's been a journey.
Yes.
Bye, Marty.
Come again,
Marty. You take care,
and we'll see you on the 7th here.
We'll see you
on the 7th. Yes.
Same here, Marty.
On Sunday.
And I'll see you before then.
Good vibes to everybody watching this. Precious people watching this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, bye-bye, Marty. Well, how about that? So we're back to 5, and then there was 5. How much fun this is. We should have big groups every once in a while. Except for it gets hard for everybody to have a word in edgewise.
Yeah.
So this is just too cool, though. Too cool. So
Is this the biggest group you've had on a live show like this?
Well, this is only the second week. I think that I've been able to have more than one guest.
Ah.
And I was always afraid to try. And so the Trans Day of Visibility seemed to me to be like what my idea was, is to just keep rotating people through. And oh my gosh, my friend Arinda is in the house here.
And Dergan just showed up.
Her first time on in the chat room.
Hello, Arinda.
Love you. And Dergan, she's Dergan's SO, you know, who was here, who comes every once in a while.
Oh, I just figured out how to see who's in the
chat
room. I see everybody now. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Love you all. Stay safe.
This is just the coolest thing, you know. As we build our community around the world, and we can literally link hands here just about, and stretch from, you know, somebody with long arms on the East Coast has to reach out to the Europeans. You know, we don't have Jessica Dean here today, but, you know,
my arms aren't
from
that
Ireland to Belgium, and you know, from Ontario out here to Washington via Texas, and you know, it just keeps linking around, and wow, you guys reaching across the lake to each other there, you know, because you're on the north side, Lara, and Christie's on the south side. Is it the same lake, or?
Yep.
So you can send up rockets across the lake. How many miles?
Oh, don't start that. We are getting a rocket base.
Or take a road.
It's more like those old cans with the string in them that you would use and talk through when you were younger. Yeah.
Oh, that's
takes a lot of string.
Yeah. Doesn't work well when it's wet, though.
It what?
Doesn't work well when it's wet. Wet string. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the string is wet.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, end up like playing the tin can bass. So, oh my, this has just been exciting. This has been fun.
Did you do a reading or anything?
I haven't. Yeah. Maybe I should.
No. I'm so happy that it didn't happen yet. It's time.
Oh.
All right, you guys talk for a minute. Let me find something.
Hey, you guys, okay. I was at the most awesome Pride Canada online event last weekend. I heard some amazing musicians. I saw. It was so cool.
Nice.
It was about networking, just like we're doing right now, getting to know each other, seeing each other's faces, some of them for the first time, getting to know what everybody's up to. But it was everybody there, like everybody under the rainbow umbrella was in there, including Two-Spirit people and everyone. And what an event.
Nice, Lara.
There was... there's so much talent out there in the LGBT community. People that are, like do things. I was thinking about you, Casey. There's locally some really incredible artists, and
wow,
I've seen some of their work too. Quite, original and amazing.
Cool.
Yeah. Even writers. I know there's writers here too.
Okay.
Oh, are we ready for a reading?
No, wait.
Oh, no, not yet.
I'll be okay. Hang on just a second. I got one, though.
Oh, do you?
I think so. I haven't read all the way through it, so maybe it's going to go no place. I don't know. But it's about our planet that we live on. So
I have a book with some readings.
Hopefully
in
it goes somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
So here we go. I'm ready now.
Okay.
She is your mother. Maybe you're the sibling who never left home. Well, not for long, anyway. Perhaps you're one of those kids who heads off to seek your fortune, lasts about 5 minutes out on the dirty city streets, and then moves back in with your mom. And she's one of those mothers that nods supportively when her offspring claim we are ready to make it on our own, and then we drag our dispirited asses back home. She welcomes us with strawberry rhubarb pie. She is your Mother Earth, and you belong to her. She nurtured you in her dark belly and birthed you in joy and sustains you at great cost to herself. You have slept in her forest beneath the safety of her canopy. You have cupped her snowmelt in your hands. You have investigated the life hidden beneath the surface of her deserts, skied her alpine slopes and biked her slick rock canyons. You have reveled in her generosity and been grateful. Excuse me.
Nice.
She has never asked much of you in return. Up until now, your gratitude has been enough. Your delight has been her reward. Up until now, she has not needed you as you have needed her, but that is shifting. You have grown up and your mother, the earth, is in peril. She cannot hide her distress from you, and you would not want her to. You are mature enough to handle the truth. Tell me what is troubling you, Mama. You whisper exactly as she always spoke to you when you were small and frightening and bleeding from some injury, real or imagined. Pretty much everything, honey, she answers. Her smile is rueful. She sits up against the sky, the clouds of her hair in beauteous disarray. The mountains of her breast still tumble luxuriously, and the ample valley of her lap isn't as accommodating as ever. Her cloak is showing signs of wear. The fabric of trees is threadbare where old-growth forests have been clear-cut, and the woodlands that remain are on fire. Her hot flashes that began years ago have not abated, though she has tried every concoction of herbs. In fact, they are growing more intense, making it more difficult to sleep at night. The rivers and creeks and waterfalls of her bloodstream flow more sluggishly, brackish, and fetid in places where they used to be limpid. I'll get through this, she says. You're not getting rid of your old ma so easily. She reaches down to smooth the crease between your brows. It's you kids I'm worried about.
That was a lot to read.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah,
that was good.
True story.
Yeah. Well, I hope it wasn't too long, but I thought it was pretty honest and forthright about the shape of our planet.
Made me think of a post I saw earlier today that crossed my path. It was about the water. There's a call for once. I'm not exactly sure what it was. Once a week, once a month, for this whole year, to at a certain time send good vibes to the water. Pray for the water. And there's scientists that are going to study the effect, if it has an effect on the water at that time. See if they can measure. Apparently, you can measure the water and it changes according to if we send certain kinds of energy to it. So I don't know what you just read kind of reminded me of that. The earth needs us as much as we need the earth.
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah, last year, a year ago in February, we had some pretty severe floods in this area, and they, you know, I've worked in the industry of trying to get the floodplains reconnected to the rivers, you know, because it's beneficial for fish, which is where. And so they kind of went in and screwed all those 20 years of work up right here in this little town. And it just irritated the heck out of me. You know, I talk about opening my heart to like the people in the last, forgiving them for the wrongs that they have done to the people. What I have trouble really opening my heart to is for the people who screw up our planet. You know, the things that they do, and they're doing it to all of us. You know, it's when they rechannel that water and say it's not a place for fish, but it's a fish transport system. And I'm getting too technical, but you know, that's an affront to our planet and to those of us who care about our planet, and it's just wrong, you know, and I have trouble with that. I'm sorry for going off on my own little soapbox here. You know,
well, let's bring it back into what we're talking about here today. You know, Transgender Day of Visibility. If each of us here allow ourselves to see and feel the world around us, our Mother Earth, maybe she'll help us a little back too. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know. Yeah. You know, Casey, take your daughter for a little walk in a park somewhere. Let her touch a tree. She'll feel something.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So on the 21st of April, we should have Lara, would you come join me to celebrate Earth Day on the 21st of April?
And we'll sure.
Our Mother Earth.
Yeah, I'm so with the Mother Earth and everything that connects us to the land. I'm all in if you want to do something. Sure, whatever it is, I'll join you.
Okay, we lost Louise.
Oh, yeah, we lost Louise, but she's traveling and she's on her phone, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like, I'm surprised she's been able to hang on the signal this long.
Well, it was hard to hear her. But
yeah.
And maybe my reading was too long for her.
I wanted to do a shout. I saw Holly had said, but I can't make any comments on the chat thing. So I just wanted to acknowledge Holly. She was involved with international.
Oh, yeah.
LGBT Pride International. That's amazing. I'm so happy to see and hear that.
Holly's a pretty amazing person.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've always felt you were pretty amazing, but anything we do to steer things towards awareness, I'm all for that.
Yeah, because the more visibility we have, the more acceptance we'll get.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Holly has been a big supporter of mine around town here, and ever since I've known her. So, she was still going to school when we first met, and when I went to the Citizens Academy, Holly was was my partner there. You know,
Oh yeah,
she always sat with me, and she was really just about the only person that talked to me, other than the sheriff himself. You know, but that was quite an experience. You know, because I should talk about that on Trans Day of Visibility, because I got challenged to go to this Citizens Academy where our sheriff has his department puts on a program to anybody trying to increase awareness of the dangers and whatnot. And one of my customers challenged me to go to that. And I was really, and it was the very last day to sign up. And I thought, okay, I'll sign up. And there'll be too many people and I won't get accepted, you know? And so, oh my God, they increased the number of people that they would take so I could get in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was the third, the limit was 30 and I was the 31st person to apply, and they accepted me.
Awesome.
And so I was just honest, and when they asked what I was doing there's Louise. When they accepted me, and so we went to the first deal, and they asked, you know, explain why you're doing this. I says, I'm trying to build a bridge from your community to mine, and they accepted that, and the sheriff was pretty cool, and the person that sits at the door of the jail, you know, I mean, you walk in the sheriff's office and there's this man sitting there. He kind of ran the whole thing, and Tim was excellent. Whenever I run into Tim now, he still gives me a hug every once in a while, you know, and it was an 11-week course.
Yeah.
Wow. And the night that Holly and I got to like beat up on the sheriff was just a hoot.
You beat him up.
He put on his red bullet suit, or he looked like a little
one
bullet.
of those.
And we got to go out there and elbow him in the back of the neck and punch, you know, knee him in the stomach, and it was so rewarding, you know.
Anger management lessons.
Well, there's 30 people in that group besides you, and that were given an opportunity to just be with you in a normal life situation that makes it everyday normal.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. It was, you know, being a part of that community there and just being there.
Well, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about my vision of Trans Day of Visibility is being part of that outer community. Yeah. You know, because we live in a community. There are things to do out there. You know, I'm on the board of directors for the theater, and I own a business in this town, and I participate in stuff like this when it's appropriate. And to me, that's what visibility is about.
Yeah, exactly. And it's those kind of things eventually that make it easier for us as individuals to just go outside our doorstep and walk down the street without fear. You know, that's maybe the ultimate hope, is that you can just go out in your community and not be fearful of other people, because there's enough acceptance and awareness of us that we've just become part of that community, and we're not like different anymore.
Right.
Well, we're all very different. But
well, yeah, I mean, we're all different.
We are.
Yeah. No, that's
amongst ourselves.
That's the point.
I'm not different.
No,
I'm not
no,
different.
you're not.
Louise, you're extra specially different, Louise.
I'm not different. I'm the same.
You're the same. Did you pull over for a minute? And you pull and you're so you could get back connected here? Oh.
Yeah, can you see me? Not that you have to see me.
All I see is blue something. I don't know what it is. You're cut up.
Probably my neck brace there.
Oh, there you are. We see you now.
Hi,
Here I am.
Bonsoir.
We're handheld now.
Be careful.
I know. I'm about 20 miles from Austin and about 50 miles from Lago Vista.
What a trip.
Regina, or in Holly says she misses the
really.
hugs from the chief.
Yeah.
Chief and you. Pete is awesome.
Maybe we
Citizen
should do this
Academy.
again, but we should all take road trips at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah. So anyway, where are we at? Here. Oh my God, we're over an hour and a half now.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that I got to jump in and join you all for a little bit at least.
Are you leaving?
No, but I'm just saying I'm glad that I got back out to the country.
Well, I'm glad you did too. I just said a few minutes. Well, where the hell will go? You know, because you wrote me and said, "Oh, I think I'm going to make it," and then it was. But we still had 40 minutes to go at the time or something.
Well, I had to go to the
hospital.
I had to go to the hospital in town, pick up my daughter, and I had to wait for her when they were finished the treatment. So it took how long it took.
Yeah. No, I get it. When sometimes there's other things more important than conversations with Regina, and your daughter just happens to be one of them.
Oh, thank you. But it's pretty important to be here too. I'm really glad that I made it.
Well,
it's nice to see you, Laura.
And so you and I are doing the show on the 21st. And we're going to
talk. Oh, no, I better look at my calendar now. The 21st?
No. You already said.
I know. I better make sure I clear
Casey and Christie will be there too. And monitor it away. Yeah.
So what are we going to do on this day? What's it's Earth Day?
Earth Day, yes.
The Earth Day is the 22nd. So on the 21st, we're going to celebrate Earth Day.
Okay.
So
I'm going to look for something to share about Earth Day for us. A little quote or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I got.
Cool.
This better be good.
Oh, I hope so. I don't know. It'll be.
I'm just kidding. But
for those of us who are old enough,
it's all going to be wonderful.
For those of us who are old enough, we can remember what Earth Day was like for us at 1970.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was there.
If I hadn't have been born before that and after that, I got no idea what happened in 1970. That was the peak of my retirement. Oh my God.
Oh, all right. Well,
I'll talk about,
I was there.
Very environmentally friendly.
Everybody's talking about not being able to hug each other, but we can hug a tree.
That's
it's safe to hug a tree.
Hug a tree for all of us.
Hug a tree, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, in the last month since I got my second vaccination and the 2 weeks passed, I've gotten a lot more hugs from other people who've been vaccinated and got their 2 weeks passed, and things are changing. I'm kind of disappointed to see the number of masks that are being worn because it's dwindling. I mean, we're still susceptible to catching the COVID, but
that's right.
What was that, Louise?
Do you see me?
I can't.
No, we can't see you.
Hello?
Hello?
I hear you.
Okay. But you can hear me. That's the main thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
My camera cut out again.
Oh. Well, at least we can hear you. No problem.
That's fine.
I had my second shot this morning.
All right. Good.
Hey.
So come on up and I'll give you a hug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with the virtual hug.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
Virtual hugs are good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt them all.
Yeah. And no ill effects so far. No pain or dizziness or anything.
Oh, good.
Luckily,
Good.
I've heard some people get a little more sick from the second shot.
I thought
that's what I've heard from Moderna.
That's what I heard. That was a horror story I heard.
My wife got her second shot and didn't have any troubles at all.
Oh, good.
Maybe it just depends on like how because everybody's different. You know, we handle chemical reactions differently.
Yes, exactly.
Right on. Right on.
That is true.
So true. Well, kids.
Okay.
Kind of stuck in traffic here.
Thank you so much, all of you, for being my guests today. You know, and thank everybody in the chat room. And for being
I don't
here.
know how you guys are able to chat in the chat
I'm sorry.
room. I can see it, but I can't type anything in. Maybe you have because I bet you have to pay
and I'm
for a
sorry for
version
being
of it.
invisible.
Well, we'll get you on again, Louise, when you.
I'm sorry for being invisible on the day of visibility.
I never thought about it.
It's the day of visibility, and I'm invisible. Well, I'm stealth anyway, so it figures.
Well, we know you're there, and you're here with us in spirit.
And in voice.
Yeah.
Your voice
I am. Boo.
Your spirit is very visible.
Boo, I'm a spirit. Boo.
I could swear I saw a heart in there somewhere.
It's
there's
my
a heart
aura.
somewhere.
Aw.
No, I'm gonna like start kicking you guys out and then talk to everybody in the chat room for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody in the chat rooms. I was able to read some of the comments at least.
So
everyone.
Yeah,
we'll
bye
talk to you
everybody.
later. Travel safe,
Thanks
Louise. Take care.
Be safe, Louise.
Be safe, Louise.
Thanks for staying with us. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, you want out next?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go. I want to stay. No, you better stay and have the last word with Casey and Christie. They're your two.
So, okay, I'm kicking you out.
Okay.
We're going to do a show.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you for coming
Bye,
today.
Laura.
It's been wonderful.
Nice seeing you again.
I'm talk to you later, Lara.
Will do.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
So, thank you too for all your support as my moderators and for being my guests today. I absolutely love having you guys both on. It's just wonderful. And we will see you later.
Okay. Thank you, Regina. Thanks for making the show possible.
Yes, definitely.
Well, thank you guys for helping out.
Nice seeing you, Casey.
You too, dear.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye, you two. And now, everybody over here, Simone. So good to see you here today. Big hug to you, and thank you for showing up. Sarah, my good friend. Oh, my gosh. Heartthrob. Thanks, sweetie, for being here today. Heidi, I had such a good time talking with you the other night. That was good. It was really a lot of fun. And Teresa, Bye-bye. Take care, Holly. Take care of yourself and be good. Give my love to Byron. And so have I missed anybody now? I think I've got everybody. So take care, you all, and have a good one. I'm going to end the broadcast. Bobby K. I forgot Bobby K. So thanks for coming, Bobby, and we will see you next time. And take care all. Bye-bye.